Hello. I thought that I would come to you tonight with a bit of a science video, just kind of show and tell of some stuff. It's quite random, but I just thought that might be nice and calm and relaxing. And I've now realised I have forgotten something, so I'm going to have to go and get it. But first of all, I have a hot chocolate. It's good. And I'm being really naughty because today I had to go out, and so I took my husband's bike, and it's funny because the frame is too big for me, so my toes are like just touching the ground. I ended up getting used to it and finding a way, like hacks around that. But anyway, I had to go to a meeting, and before the meeting I had time to go and get some food because we really needed some food, and I went to Aldi because that's where we go, that or Sainsbury's, and I love Aldi, and there's pros and cons to Aldi, but I'm a sucker for the middle aisle. I can't remember it's the middle of Lidl or Lidl, however you want to say it, but Aldi's just the middle aisle of Aldi, I think. Anyway, it's a treasure trove if you don't know about it. You get the most random stuff, but obviously because it's coming up for Christmas, there's so many like beautiful things, like really cute. And I had to be I literally had about 15 minutes before my meeting, so I was like in and out. But I did pick up one thing for my son because I just couldn't resist. But the other thing I got, of being naughty, is these Jive hot chocolates. Now these are new. If you've ever got anything from Aldi before, like sweet things, Aldi and Lidl do the same thing, so they'll do their own versions of like brand names. So for instance, this is supposed to be like a Twix, and I actually find that Jives are much nicer than Twixes because I don't like British Cadbury's. Irish Cadbury's is where it's at. It's creamy, grass fed. British Cadbury's is not as good. Anyway, they have this range of hot chocolates now that are based on their sweets. So there's Jive, and then they've got their Snickers bar is called a Racer, and there's another one too, which they've got like a Mars style bar. I think they've got like a Milky Way style bar, but I can't remember. Anyway, I got the Jive. It's awful. I'm not even going to look at the ingredients because I know it's absolute death. So look, it's on the side. So there's a Racer and a Romeo. And that is that like a bounty then? Because the blue and the palm leaves, I think maybe palm leaves? Coconuts? But it must be coconuts. Anyway, this is in, and it's like $1.75 or something for a box of them. You get 8 sachets. I am having to charge my phone while I film this, so I was going to plug my mic in, but I can't do that because I have to charge it. So I'm recording the audio on my iPad, and hopefully it'll be okay, because I just noticed that the audio from the phone was just a bit naff recently. So the other thing that I got from Aldi, I will get. So the other thing is this little plate. How stinking cute is this? It's a little Christmas pudding, and he's got mittens and a Santa hat and some holly. He's so cute with little pink cheeks. It's so think this was $3.99, and they had, I think they had a snowman, which is like a snowman's head. But this is ceramic, and it's difficult to find cute novelty plates for your children that aren't made of plastic or silicone or something. So yeah, they've got these. So if you're in the market for some novelty plates, run to Aldi. Their brand is called Crofton, and I think you can put this in the dishwasher as well. I don't have one of those, so but isn't it so cute? So he's already used it for his dinner, and it's actually really great because you can kind of, he likes things portioned out, things can't touch. So it's great for, it's like quite a big size, and then you can put, like if I'm doing his lunch, for example, I'll put like the main whatever he's eating, and then like his wee bit of fruit up here. So that's, yeah, it's super cute. Those are the two kind of splurgy things I got today. Then the other thing I got a couple of weeks ago in a charity shop is I got a laminator for, I think it was $4.95, and I had bought a laminator when I bought all my other bits for my business, but then I sent it back, and so then when I seen this, and I'm pretty sure I've seen it in the same charity shop a different time, but anyway, yeah, I seen it and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to get it because it's going to be so useful. My first thought was like for things to do with our business, but actually I've used it far more for making my son stuff, like educational things. So like reusable charts. I got one. I made like it's the alphabet, and you have to match. It's like ice cream cones, and you have to match the uppercase to the lowercase. I'll show it to you a different time. It's not fantastic. It was the first one I've done, so I wanted it to be big and to fold out and to be like portable to take it different places, but I have to kind of work with the prototype and figure out some things. But another thing that I did was I made some bookmarks. Again, these are just tests, so they're not as they would be. These little tassels are like really cheap. I got these with, I had ordered these wooden bookmarks that were a lot smaller than I thought when I got them, and they didn't end up being suitable for what I wanted, but I still had like all of the tassels. But this is one of my prints. It's botanical. It's a repeat pattern, and normally it would have like a logo, potentially a website underneath. I don't have my website at the minute. I stopped paying for it. But I have an Etsy and a Shopify. The Etsy is just, there's a few digital things up there right now, but it doesn't get many views. So that was the first one. And then this is the second one. It's like a little daisy pattern. And the card that it's printed on is watercolor card, so it's like very thick and textured. It's like proper watercolor paper. And it's got a purple tassel. The next one is like an actual daisy. little leaves. And an orange background. And orange tassel. And the last one is this one, which is kind of like a dandelion. I don't know if this is focusing. I hope that's focusing. It's quite a nice sound. And that one has a yellow tassel. So these were just like tests. I'm not sure if I like them. Like, I think the size is good because they're bookmarks, so they have to be substantial but not too big. I'm not sure. I don't know, maybe if they should be skinnier. I'm not sure. But it's something that I'm going to keep working on. And then when we were in Ireland for a few days, I stole something from my mom's. I stole a record player. It's just a little portable one in this little case. So it's got built-in speakers. I only have one vinyl record, and it's literally never been played because I never had a record player to play it on. And it's Queens of the Stone Age, and I haven't played it because over the last couple of years I've realised how important it is to pay attention to what you're listening to, what you're allowing into your life and your energy, and how important frequency is and the kind of frequencies that are used in music production and the themes. And basically I've just realised a lot of stuff, and so the stuff that I listen to now is very different from the music I listened to as a teenager. And so much makes sense when we think about how angsty teenagers are, how that's prolonged by the types of music they're listening to. Don't get me wrong, if you still listen to rock music, metal music, like I'm still a rock chick at heart. I love a good rock track, but I'm just very careful about what I'm consuming. And Queens of the Stone Age, what's this? The vocalist called Josh or something. He's bad man, isn't he? So yeah, basically I still haven't got anything to play on this, so I'm hoping that soon I might have some spare pennies to go around the charity shops and see if they've got anything, because my favourite thing to listen to is actually when I was at my mum's I tried it out to make sure it was working, and I put some Johnny Cash on, and it sounded so good. These little speakers, if you're an audiophile, they probably wouldn't suffice, but for me they're fine, and they really add to the vinyl experience. And I grew up listening to records. We had a record player it was in the cabinet, and then you had all the vinyls underneath stacked. when my mum was growing up, they had like a massive cabinet, like, you know, the cabinets that were in the 60s and the 70s that were like long horizontal cabinets. I mean, now you would classify them like they'd be like mid-century and really long, and so that the record player would be in the center, and then everything else would be storage for your vinyl. So for your 45s, 33s, 78s. Anyway, I'm really excited to get some records because my son quite liked listening to them as well. He was really bold and put my phone on the record when it was playing, and I nearly had to be worked with. Yeah. So I'll open it up. Okay, I've just changed the angle just so you can see. So you open the catch. It smells like my mum's house. So it's very simple. Record goes here, you turn it on, and then this is also the volume knob. You do have a setting to change it for the size of record, and then you've got auto stop, which I actually put on because I have such a fear of the needle and scratching the record. I've always had that fear. I'm like going in with the lightest touch. This is a Bush, so it's like a pretty cheap one. When we are established somewhere, I would love to get a proper record player. My husband's an audiophile, so everything has to be really great quality, and speakers have to be like tippy top. But anyway, I thought I would just show you those things, and yeah, just hope that was relaxing. If you'd like to see anything else, let me know. I tried to do some window writing, like Christmassy stuff. So I did a wreath on my window in the living room. So I'll put a little shot in of that, and you can tell me what you think. It's not great. It's the first time I've done it, and I'm not using proper window like glass markers. They're just water-based acrylic markers, so it wasn't really clean and kept kind of like fading out. But I think it's okay for now. And in my sunroom, I'm gonna do like a whole scene, because I just thought, you know what, that's like free and it's like really effective. So I thought I could do that, and that would be nice. Also, there's a mouse back in my house, so I've had to kind of put things in place to get them to go away, because I have these, like, my mum gave me these plugs that you put in the wall that are supposed to emit a frequency that deters them, but they're obviously like cold enough to put up with that. So yeah, it's not nice having a mouse in your house, but it's a really old house and I live in the countryside, so I can't really expect much else. My clay decorations are still drying, and I tried the technique of printing out. I think I've got a little one left here. Oh, I tested my paint on it. But you basically like print something out. Black works best, but I did find colour worked as well. And I have an inkjet printer, so it worked with inkjet. but you basically have to print it out at a really good setting so that it's lots of ink, and then you can use it as a transfer. So obviously you'd have to bear in mind of mirroring it if required, but I tried this and it works, so it's quite satisfying. As it's drying, it is very faint, but I was only transferring them to use them as guidelines so that I could use like gold and maybe colours, because I'm going to do my tree colourful. So yeah, maybe I'll do colourful bits as well. But it worked anyway, so I'll show you that another day. But I hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying cozy. It's still freezing, but it's not as cold. I mean, right now I don't have anything on because the heater's in the bedroom with my little one as he's in bed. But I mean, it's saying it's only 16 degrees in there. So, he's cozy under all his blankets though, and his cozy pajamas. Yeah, so I'll leave it there, and I hope you're well. Please leave me a comment below. Let me know what you're up to, and if any further in your preparations for Christmas, if you do that. Yeah, so I'll speak to you soon. Bye.